Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving into one of the most confusing, but also one of the most useful tenses in English, the present perfect. I promise, by the end of this explainer, you're going to be using it like you've known it your whole life. So let's jump right in. Okay, first things first, look at this sentence right here. I have seen him yesterday. Does that sound right to you? This is a super common mistake, so if you're not sure, you're in good company. But don't worry, in just the next few minutes, you'll get exactly why it's wrong and, more importantly, how to get it right every single time. So, here's our plan for today. First, we'll cover what the present perfect even is. Then, we'll get into the really important part, when to use it. We'll look at some key signal words that are like little clues. After that, the big showdown, present perfect versus past simple. I'll also share a quick pro tip about been and gone, and then we'll wrap up with a quiz to make sure it all sticks. Sound good? All right, let's start at square one. Before we can use this tense correctly, we gotta know how to build it. What are its basic building blocks? I want you to think of the present perfect as a bridge. Seriously. Its entire purpose is to connect something that happened in the past to right now, the present moment. It's telling you that a past action matters now. It has some kind of result or relevance today. That's its special power, that connection. And here's how you actually build that bridge. The formula is always the same, no exceptions. You take your subject, I, you, she, they, add have or has, and then you pop in the past participle. Now that's that third form of the verb, right? Like see, saw, seen. That third one, seen, is the one we need. Now here's where it can get a little tricky for a lot of us. So many common English verbs are irregular. That means you can't just add an ed at the end. You just have to know this third form, the past participle. Go becomes gone or been, eat becomes eaten. There's no way around it. These just have to be learned. Okay, so we know how to make it. But here's the million-dollar question. When do we actually use it? Well, the good news is it really just comes down to three main situations. Let's break those down. So here they are, the big three. Number one, for unfinished actions. These are things that started in the past but are still true or still happening now. 2, for life experiences. This is when you're talking about something you did but the exact time isn't mentioned or important. And 3, for a past action that has a really clear result in the present. If you can keep these three scenarios in your head, you're golden. Now, here's a little secret weapon for you. A great way to know when you probably need the present perfect is to look out for certain signal words. Think of them as helpful little clues in a sentence. The most famous pair is for and since. It's pretty simple when you break it down. For is all about a duration. It answers the question, how long? Like, for 2 years. Since, on the other hand, is about a starting point. It answers since when? Like, since 2015. Just remember that. For is duration, since is the start. And there are a few more really common ones. Just means something happened a really short time ago. Already is for something that happened sooner than you thought it would. Yet is what we usually use in questions and negative sentences, asking about something up to now. And still is used to emphasize that something you expected to happen, well, it hasn't. Okay, everybody, here we go, the main event. This is, without a doubt, the #1 point of confusion for pretty much everyone learning English. But trust me, this next part is going to make it all click into place. This is it. This is the whole ballgame. Look at the difference here. The present perfect is for unfinished time. This week is still going on, right? But the past simple is for finished time. Last week is over. It's in the past. And that right there is exactly why that first sentence, I have seen him yesterday, was wrong. Yesterday is a finished time. It's over. So you have to say, I saw him yesterday. It all comes down to one question. Is the time period finished, or is it still connected to now? Okay, before we get to the quiz, I've got one quick pro tip for you. Nailing this one will really make your English sound sharp and natural. It's all about two tiny words that cause a whole lot of confusion, been and gone. So both of these words can be the past participle of go, but they mean totally different things. Been means you went somewhere and you came back. So if I say, I've been to Paris, it means I'm not in Paris anymore. But gone means the person went somewhere and they're still there. He's gone to the shops means he's not here. He's at the shops right now. It's a small difference, but a really powerful one. All right, you've sat through the theory. Now it's time to put what you've learned into practice. Let's do a quick fire quiz to see how you do. I'll read out the question, you think of the answer, and then I'll give you the explanation. You ready? Let's do it. Number 1. I haven't seen you blank a long time. Is that A, for, or B, since? The answer is A, for. Why? Because a long time is a duration of time. It's a period. Question 2. She has that movie before. Should that be A, saw, or B, seen? Yep, the answer is B, seen. You have to use the past participle after has, and seen is the past participle of see. Number 3. They blank in London for 3 years now. What do we think? It's B, have lived. That little word now at the end is our clue. It tells us the action started in the past and is still continuing. It's unfinished. Okay, next up. My brother blank to Mexico 3 times. Is it A, has been, or B, has gone? The answer is A, has been. This is a life experience, and we assume he went and came back. He's not in Mexico right now. Number 5. Be careful with this one. I, him, last week. The answer is B, saw. And why? Because last week is a specific, finished time in the past. That's a huge flashing sign telling you to use the past simple. Number 6. Have you finished the report? Have you finished the report? Okay, number 7. We've been waiting here 3 o'clock. Is it for or since? The answer is B, since. 3 o'clock isn't a duration. It's a specific starting point in time. Number 8. He's just announced a new plan. The correct word here is A, just. It means he announced it a very short time ago. Okay, question 9. Someone asks, where's Julie? And you reply, she's to Mexico. It has to be B, gone. The whole point is that Julie isn't here. She is currently in Mexico. And for our very last question, let's bring it all home. Let's apply the biggest rule we learned today. How would you correct this sentence, I have lived in Cairo in 2010? The key is that phrase, in 2010. That is a finished, specific time in the past. The bridge to the present has been broken. So you must use the past simple. I lived in Cairo in 2010. And that's really the main thing to take away today. If you mention a finished time, yesterday, last year, in 2010, you can't use the present perfect. Great job, everyone.